Hey everyone, we are here with Alex Montaldo, and he is in the new film The Seeding, and it just premiered at Tribeca. And hearing some good things about it. Alex, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So, how did the premiere go?
It went very well. The movie was very well received, and I liked it too. So, not that that matters, but yeah, it was very good. It was very good.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. Can you tell us about the film?
What do you want to know exactly?
Just
I mean,
a
like,
quick rundown.
all
Oh,
right. So, did you see it?
I have not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a creepy one. Just, as we like it. Very creepy and let me think what I can tell you without spoiling it. Well, it's about a man who gets stranded, well, captured really, and isolated in the desert. And a lot of stuff happens that shouldn't have happened. And it gets
Well,
very violent, and it gets very intense
mhm.
in a very unique, dark, but also interesting and engaging
Mhm.
way.
Um,
The leader of a group of feral kids who live in the desert, and we're the ones doing the deed. We capture him, and we keep him there, and
and
it
hijinks
hits the
ensue.
fan.
So, what can you talk about your character without spoiling anything, or
Yes, my character, visually, he's kind of like, he looks like your almost stereotypical carny, like a carnival barker type,
yeah?
which is something I really like very much. And as far as who he is, he's definitely, I would call him a showman in a way, because he has his job, his role is to feed and keep this energy alive that comes from a goddess that he and his tribe of kids worship.
Hmm.
And he won't, he'll do anything for that, and there's a lot of, I mean, you can say he's a bad guy, but I don't look at it that way, he does everything just to bring something to life.
Hmm.
And
Well, a
physically,
good villain. Oh, you always have to be able to relate to a good villain. So,
I think you could say that my character is highly unrelatable, but there is something very human about that, because he's definitely a misfit and an outsider who is trying to, in the desert he rules.
mhm.
You know, in the city probably he'd be homeless, but in that environment he has definitely more to say, to do than anybody else could, because he's so much part of it.
Yeah.
And that was so interesting. But well, physically to me it was very interesting because, first of all, it's a very physical character,
Okay.
which it's something that I'm drawn to and I really like doing. And he kind of reminded me of Iggy Pop, Mick
Yeah.
Jagger, and Peter Murphy specifically.
Hmm.
So that was, whoops, sorry,
What
my
happened?
my dogs.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay.
So that was a lot of fun to play with, and yeah, that's pretty much the
Excellent.
gist of it.
Aside from the physicality, what made you want to play this role? Are you a genre fan or?
I kind of became one because, by doing more and more horror related projects, I realized that when they're good, like this one, they allow you to explore all those aspects of human nature that I'm interested in. And, as an actor, it really allows you to just drop every kind of, I mean, ideally, right? Judgment.
Mhm.
If my character is this crazy, weird guy who seems to be just so evil, there's reasons for that,
Mhm.
and it's usually done out of love more than hatred. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's a need that this character has to get something out of life. And the
Mhm.
other thing that I like about it is that I'm I, I'm drawn to characters who lose. I don't like the hero who gets, saves the day. That's not my idea of
Mhm.
hero. The hero is the one who fights the hardest.
Mhm.
And yet, has a tragic quality to it, classically tragic, meaning no matter how hard he's gonna try, he's
Mhm.
never gonna win. And
Mhm.
that's what makes it so interesting for me to play because it's an endless, source of energy.
How did you fall into uh playing in horror films and just finding that niche?
I guess you could call it typecast. No, I don't know. I don't know. I think it plays into, you know, this movie specifically has a very, maybe not evident right away, but rock and roll vibe to it,
Okay.
underlying kind of rock and roll vibe. And it's something that's such a big part of my background that, it's just, as I said, you're just free to go for it. And I'm normally a very quiet person, but when I get to perform, I kind of like to go for it.
Mhm.
And the genre, especially if you play a bad guy or a monster or whatever you want to call it, just allows you to do that.
You can just go for it, no holds barred.
Well, I do.
Excellent. Well, that's the only way you should be doing it. What was it like working with Barney Clay?
I liked it very much. I mean, for me, he's the ideal director to work with because, as I said, he has a very unique and strong vision and uncompromising, meaning he doesn't, and he's also the writer. So
Right.
uh, he's not the type of writer who will write a movie with a checklist, like, oh, I gotta put a little bit of this and a little bit of that in my movie so that people will like it. He had an idea, and as far as I know, it wasn't easy, but he made it happen. And it's, as I said, like it's got this strong uh vibe to it and rock and roll sort of style that he has when he writes, and the aesthetic of it.
Mhm.
So it was great. And also he allows you to try things because I think a good writer and a good director knows that the right actor will bring something completely different to the role. You know what I mean? And a smart director will let that happen and go for it if it makes sense,
Right.
so that's what he did, and that's what I liked about him very much
Excellent.
as a director. Yeah.
That's awesome. Are there any more screenings proceeding coming up
This
at Tribeca?
Saturday, yeah, this Saturday, 9:30 p.m. It's the last one.
Excellent. So if anybody's out there right now, go check it out this Saturday, 9:30. So it is there any dream cast or cast member or director that you would want to work with in the horror genre?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know. Let me think. Well, David Lynch, if
Oh,
you could say he's, I don't know,
no, you can definitely slot him into horror.
right.
So,
Definitely, definitely. Because I think he's got this. Uh, he creates this very dreamlike narrative that I really, and actually for me it makes sense. You know, I think I can see the logic behind it, you
What
know.
what's your favorite Lynch?
Um, Let me think. My God, now you get. Uh, well, I really, really liked Twin Peaks.
Hmm.
That was because that was developed over, you know, a whole, and you really get to see characters come to life and die sometimes. And you know, I like that sort of like claustrophobic um uh vibe,
Right.
definitely. It's I don't know. I
Excellent.
so fascinating, you know.
Excellent. Well, I mean, I'm a huge Lynch fan, so you could have said anything and it would have been great.
All
Um,
right.
excellent. Well, uh, from here, do you know where the film is going and how people might be able to see it?
I know that XYZ Films is taking care of the this distribution, but I don't know the specifics. I think Barnaby will do more and it's gonna get better and better and bigger. And I'm very excited for him. And I'm excited for Scott, who is a wonderful, wonderful actor to work with, and Kate as well. I was very lucky because they're both not only talented, whatever that means, but also incredibly professional and just such a pleasure to be around. You
Mm,
know, it's I was lucky.
that's awesome. Well, Alex, I thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. The seating is premiering, or it premiered at Tribeca, and yeah, you can catch it one more time this Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Alex, it was a pleasure, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.